A beloved presenter, a sunny morning, and a single gunshot that no one heard. This is the unsolved murder of Jill Dando, and you're watching A Veil of Crime. It was a bright, ordinary Monday on April 26, 1999 in West London. Jill Dando, a journalist, BBC presenter, and one of Britain's most trusted voices, returned to her home at 29 Gowan Avenue. She was engaged to a surgeon and living temporarily elsewhere, but she stopped by that morning to collect mail. At 11:32 a.m., as she reached her front step, a single shot, a 9mm short caliber bullet, struck her in the head at point-blank range. No sign of a struggle and no robbery. Her body was discovered 20 minutes later by a neighbor. Paramedics rushed her to the hospital, but by 1:03 p.m., she was pronounced dead. The Metropolitan Police launched one of the largest inquiries in British history. More than 2,500 people were questioned, over 1,000 statements were taken, yet the case yielded almost nothing. Ballistics revealed an improvised converted pistol, once a blank-firing gun, crudely modified to fire live rounds. The weapon was never found. One witness described a man about 6 feet tall, light-skinned, and roughly 40 years old walking calmly away from the scene, but he's never been identified. A year later, attention turned to a local man, Barry George. He lived 500 yards from Jill's house. He was socially isolated with a history of odd behavior and a fascination with fame. In May 2000, he was arrested. Police found magazine clippings of women and traces of a single gunshot residue particle on his coat. Prosecutors claim that it tied him to the weapon. In July 2001, George was convicted of Jill Dando's murder and sentenced to life. The media sighed with relief, but science told another story. By 2007, new forensic reviews revealed that the particle could have come from environmental contamination, even from police handling. There was no reliable link to a gun. The Court of Appeals overturned the conviction, calling it unsafe. In 2008, Barry George was retried and acquitted. He walked free. The police had lost their only suspect, and Britain was left asking the same question it had asked since 1999. Who killed Jill Dando? Three main theories still echo through the years. A stalker, an obsessed fan targeting her fame. A revenge killing, tied to her televised appeals on Crime Watch or her support for refugees during the Kosovo conflict. A professional hit, executed with chilling precision by someone trained to kill. No motive has ever been proven, no weapon ever recovered, and no definitive suspect ever identified. Jill Dando's death shocked the nation and reshaped British television journalism. In her honor, the Jill Dando Institute of Security and Crime Science was founded at University College London, dedicated to research that could prevent crimes like hers. But for all the advantages, one truth remains untouched. The person who murdered Jill Dando has never been found. She helped Britain solve crimes every week, but no one could solve hers. 25 years have passed, and still the question remains: who killed Jill Dando? If new eyes could uncover what old evidence could not, perhaps justice might still find its voice. I'd like to take a minute to give a special thank you to John and Sarah from England for submitting this case for a deep dive. And as always, thank you for watching A Veil of Crime. Please like, subscribe, and share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you never miss an upload.